The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
Hello and welcome. This is TVWAN News. In this edition, City unites for Red Vember walk, 18 tribesmen arrested, and police station condemned. Thousands of city residents gathered at Sir Hubert Murray Stadium today for the Red Vember Walk, a significant initiative spearheaded by the Governor of the National Capital District, Powers Pakop, aimed at combating violence against women and girls. The event saw participation from various members of Parliament, reinforcing a collective commitment to addressing this critical issue.
A sea of red this morning as city residents took to the street along the Porena Freeway to mark the Red Vember Walk to end violence against women and girls. The Porena Freeway was donned with red attire as city residents gathered together to show their solidarity in the fight against gender-based violence and took to the streets in a powerful display of support for women's rights and safety. Governor Pakop emphasized the importance of community engagement and collaboration in creating a secure environment for women and girls, urging all citizens to contribute to efforts that promote dignity and respect.
Walking on this major highway of our city and of our country, taking this space and taking ownership of it and walking at your pace. Very important. That's very important gesture and statement that we are making. It's important today because, not just because of the occasion now, part of the 20 days or 16 days of activism, especially calling for end to violence against women, but it's important that we came out, especially women and girls coming out, to walk on this freeway, right in the heart of our city.
The Red Vember Walk not only highlighted societal challenges, but also fostered a sense of hope and determination among participants, showcasing the community's resilience and dedication to bringing about meaningful change.
This country has great potential. We have abundance of resources. We have great wealth. We can be a greater nation and greater country, greater people. But we are killing ourselves. We are destroying ourselves. We are retarding ourselves. We are limiting our potential, especially the potential of half our population, who are women and girls.
Minister for Community Development, Religious and Youth, Jason Peter, and Minister for Police, Peter Tsiamalili Jr. also took part in the event. Freddie Mo, TVWAN News.
During the event, Minister for Community Development, Youth and Religion, Jason Peter, also shared a heartfelt testimony about the personal impact of violence on his life. His remarks resonated deeply with attendees, emphasizing the urgent need for collective action against violence towards women and girls. Minister Peter called on everyone to unite in saying no to violence, stressing that it is a social issue that requires concerted effort from all community members. He highlighted the importance of creating a safe and supportive environment for women and girls where they can live free from fear and harm. He also reminded all that gathered of the long-lasting effects of violence and the critical need for all individuals, regardless of their background, to stand together in solidarity and advocate for change.
Let us all take this as a responsibility for each one of us. To us, as the head of the family, Olpapalo outline to us, to all the leaders, to us as the head of agency in the private sector, as we all stand together to say, let's end it now.
The Kumul Consolidated Holdings Board has pledged to support initiatives that address gender-based violence in the country. KCAGL Managing Director announced this during the Red Vember Walk this morning in Port Moresby. During the Red Vember Walk in Port Moresby, Professor David Kavanamur, the Managing Director of Kumul Consolidated Holdings, announced a significant commitment from the company's board to combat violence against women and girls in Papua New Guinea. The pledge signals KCAGL's dedication of supporting the initiative aimed at addressing gender-based violence and fostering a culture of respect and safety for all women and girls.
So this is from the Office of the Managing Director, the pledge of commitment approved by the KCH board. I, David Kavanamur, in my role as a citizen of Papua New Guinea and a representative of the civil service and the public sector, do solemnly pledge to hold myself to the highest standard in promoting gender equality in all aspects of my life, including in my workplace, in my home and community. Respect the fact that men and women are equal by virtue of the Constitution of our country. Speak up about gender-based violence, harassment, and discrimination. Treat all people with dignity and respect regardless of their gender, age, race, sexual orientation, and beliefs.
This announcement aligns with the overarching goals of the Red Vember Walk, which seeks to raise awareness and rally community support around a critical issue. Professor Kavanamur emphasized that corporate responsibility plays a vital role in driving change and that Kumul Consolidated Holdings is committed to being part of the solution. The pledge not only highlights KCAGL's social responsibility but also serves as a powerful reminder of the collective effort required from all sectors of society to eliminate violence against women and girls.
The state is a small component. Society is all of us. Men, women, girls, boys out there. And it requires all of us to work together to address the state of affairs that the country faces.
Meanwhile, a vocal prominent women leader, Elizabeth Bradshaw, has also called for peace within the families and say no to violence against women and girls.
I challenge the churches, Catholic, Lutheran, every apostolic churches. We need to change the way we are preaching the word of God. Let's talk about gender-based violence because the children are affected. The next generation is affected. The marriage is the institution that forms the next generation, that produces the next leaders of this nation.
The Red Vember Walk not only highlights social challenges but also fostered a sense of hope and determination among participants, showcasing the community's resilience and dedication to bringing about meaningful change. A total of 18 tribesmen from the Yakuman tribe of Wapenamanda in Enga province, including their leader, Denny Kati, was detained by security forces on Friday, November 28, for breaching the National Court-sanctioned peace agreement signed last week in Port Moresby. The 18 tribesmen were transported to Baisu by members of the security force, where they were formally arrested and charged. Their leader, Denny Kati, who is a signatory to the peace agreement, was detained at Wabek police station and later released. The peace agreement called on two warring tribes of Yangukum and Yakuman to a ceasefire and gave them 7 days to lay down their arms for peace negotiations to prevail. Their 7-day ceasefire ended on Friday, November 28, and local leaders Wapenamanda MP Mickey Kayok and Denny Kati appeared before Justice Graham Ellis in Wabek. Peace negotiators led by Acting Assistant Commissioner of Police for Western End Joseph Tondop informed Justice Ellis of violations of the ceasefire. Justice Ellis wasted no time and issued immediate orders for the swift arrest and detainment of those who violated the ceasefire agreement. The orders include all members of Imbonggu and Yakuman tribes are bound by terms of the peace agreement that was made on November 21, 2025. For the avoidance of doubt, all members of the Itoken tribe are to comply with the terms of the agreement. Miki Kayok is to take all responsible steps to have the Itoken tribe comply with the terms of the peace agreement, and any breach of that peace agreement by any member of the Yakuman and Imbonggu tribe and of Itoken tribe may constitute contempt of court, which conduct can be punished by a fine or imprisonment or both. Both tribes agreed to surrender suspects by Friday, November 28, and unfortunately, only Imbonggu tribe handed over their suspects, while Yakuman tribe failed. This led to Justice Ellis giving orders for the arrest and detainment of those who breached the agreement. ACP Tondop said security forces on the ground with reinforcements from Mandi led by Commander Anthony Wagambe Jr. intercepted the Yakuman warlords and demanded their immediate withdrawal from the battlefield. Meanwhile, Mobile Squad MS-15 arrived from Bulolo to assist ground forces in Wapenamanda and closely monitoring the situation. TVWAN News continues after the break. Stay with us.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Talks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
Hiya, Mama.
You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaru, get up a big smile on face. Time for kim chicken, a great kumutu. Sip, sip, the moo, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, P&G and Mia. Find P&G made.
We've been traveling along this road together for over 50 years. Ella Motors acknowledges the visionaries and hard work that have been the driving strength to continued nation building. We live, prosper, sustainably grow with the community, whilst developing quality mobility chains, aspiring to be your first choice on every occasion. Ella Motors, celebrating with Papua New Guinea throughout our independence golden jubilee.
Pepsi bottle. Tell him shorty come get it. Come grind on me, but met it. Mommy get loose, get loose, get loose. Pepsi in my hand, ice cold, no excuse. I tell him who's gonna bring that groove down. Pepsi with the fresh sound. Tell him who's gonna bring that groove down. Pepsi with that fresh sound. Pepsi, give me some Pepsi bottle. Pepsi, you like it? Pepsi, you like it? Pepsi bottle.
Show the dishes who's boss. Fight mess with Axion, the tough grease stripper. 100% effective at doing the dirty work. The triple active power breaks down tough grease, and its antibacterial formula leaves dishes squeaky clean. Get tough on grease. Get Axion.
Thanks for staying with us. The public accessing the Port Moresby Town Police Station is advised that the police station has been condemned since last year, says NCD and Central Police Boss Benjamin Turi. He said that the public seeking help from the police can seek assistance at other police stations within the city. The commander of the NCD and Central Provinces, Acting Assistant Commissioner of Police Benjamin Turi, confirmed that the police station is condemned and that police officers are not full-time shift to attend to public. He said that the public seeking help from the police can seek assistance at other police stations within the city or police post at Idubada or Koki. They can also make use of the police contact that are published online. Turi said the police station is one of the first and the oldest station in city that needs to be removed for a new one to be erected in the near future. He said the health authority from NCD visited the police station and made recommendations for condemnation, which the police management has adhered to. Touré said that since we are approaching the festive season, each community, estate, settlement and suburb should create WhatsApp groups to keep everyone in the community informed about what is happening. He said when creating the WhatsApp groups, it is important to include police bosses and other police officers in those groups so that when a crime is committed, the police can be informed as soon as possible by sharing the information on this platform. Touré mentioned that social media sites have been helpful in policing in NCD and Central Command, and that is why everyone must do the same in their respective areas to keep police informed and respond accordingly. The Assemblies of God churches reached out into the Gulf of Papua to spread the word of God in the province, this time setting up in Lockyer village. After initial discussions early this year, work has already begun for the Lockyer AOG Church, with Phase 1 of Phase 4 completed. In meeting its own deadline on the church's completion, the Lockyer AOG Church Committee held a fundraising dinner on Saturday to raise funds to complete Phase 2 of the church building project.
The Assemblies of God Church in Papua New Guinea has played a significant role in shaping human development spiritually and socially throughout communities. Where the church stands is more than a place of worship. It is a center to bring change in the mindset of the people. In the Gulf province, the AOG Church has found its place in the coastal village of Yokia. In meeting its goal to spread the word of God, apart from its stronghold areas, the church building is taking shape with Phase 1 of the project completed after 3 months of work. For the people of Yokia to enjoy a fully permanent church building, Phase 2 is underway, which requires fencing and signage at the cost of 250,000 kina. In meeting these financial obligations, the Yokia AOG Church Committee held a fundraising dinner at the APEC House in Port Moresby yesterday to gain support to realize the church project. In attendance at the fundraiser was keynote speaker, member for Kerema and Finance Minister Thomas Opa, who also graced the evening as a son of Yokia. Opa highlighted the need for more collaboration between the churches and the government to move vital services. He stressed that development is made possible not by money but by working together. Opa said that in delivering services, the government cannot work alone but need partners like the churches.
Government, people are not making alone. People also told them you can't do it alone. And of course, as a leader of Kerema district, it's quite a difficult electorate and no excuses, but we need to work with all our partners. We need to work with churches, we need to work with communities, we need to work with a lot of stakeholders to make sure that we can be able to kiss him some and people send his come all people. My message tonight is on the greater need for church government partnership. This is a critical, crucial partnership that church and government must make in. Government, you will put in money, but as a member for Kerema, I see that money is never the solution to many of our the problems that we face.
Opa made a commitment of 100,000 kina for the completion of the Yokia AOG Church, a 50,000 funding to come from the Kerema District Development Authority, and another 50,000 kina, a personal pledge from the MP.
He's given the keynote address tonight, so we are blessed to have him. And he's also made a commitment of 100,000 to support the church, which we are so grateful and we thank God for that. And there is also one important thing that that is the key message that has been driven in this program here is the church partnership program with the government, which is something that I would like to stress here, that we cannot advance the development of this country on our own. The government needs churches, the churches needs government. And
the church will continue to take shape and meet its targeted timeline with support of financial pledges and commitments from last night's fundraiser. Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
Every individual is responsible for the progress, growth and development of their society. This was the message from the elites of Imbonggu district in Southern Highlands province during the launch of the Sevens of Imbonggu Association, or SIA, in Port Moresby yesterday.
The Sevens of Imbonggu Association witnessed some young and senior elites of Imbonggu showing support to the initiative. Amongst the senior professionals attending the launch was John Kongoi, CEO of GPS 360 Tracking. Kongoi challenged the young professionals to hold firm the mission and visions of the association, which is to develop and make Imbonggu a better place for all.
Continue this journey. Leadership is not about one man. You drive that value, leave legacies. Next, give that value to the next lot of people that are coming behind you. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to be in politics. You have to be in any space. The biggest people that are making changes in this world are not politicians.
He further said the launching of SIA marks the beginning of a long journey, one that will bring a lot of challenges. He urged the young professionals to stay united and work together towards achieving the goals and objectives of the association. Managing Director of CBS, Joe Alopea, who was also invited to the launch, expressed pride in the initiative taken by the young elites of Imbonggu. He said this is a beginning of a new era for the district where sons and daughters of Imbonggu give back to their community. While Alopea is grateful for the initiative, he noted that the association's vision is ambitious and will require a lot of efforts and resources. He urged the SIA executives to explore business opportunities so that the association can sustain and finance itself in the long run.
You started this vision, so how are you going to sustain this association? If you continue to dig from your pockets, you are living on real salary and the entire income is too big for you. So I encourage you guys, start a business, nothing is wrong with it. You can start a business, your business is the right motive to do it. As to create some avenues to make some revenues and go forward, and we will support you.
Over 50 young and senior professionals of Imbonggu attended the launch to welcome the initiative. This initiative started 2 years ago by a few young Imbonggu men. The association was registered last year and officially launched yesterday. The vision of the Sevens of Imbonggu Association is to unite all young professionals of Imbonggu, harness their collective resources, give back to empower and uplift their community. The association can also mobilize resources, implement impactful projects, and directly benefit the people of Imbonggu. Rex Lita, TVWAN News.
You're watching TVWAN News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with PSP's One Talk Wallet. PSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, P&G and Mia. Buying P&G made.
Hi, with the help of Palmolive Naturals shampoo and conditioner, with these 3 quick and easy tips, I'm going to show you that more natural, beautiful hair is achievable. Step 1, massage your scalp during washing with shampoo. Step 2, apply conditioner to the tips of your hair. Step 3, gently towel dry your hair. There you have it. For natural, beautiful hair, use Palmolive Natural shampoo and conditioner. Have a great hair day.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE. For more information on direct and indirect benefits, visit PNG EITI's website.
Tambo tru lonkarim o salim na simokin, marijuana or all drugs, no good ikam lo overseas, or some cocaine or crystal meth. Nupla law or likolim Controlled Substances Act 2021 by making sawe lo you lo baim court fine enough money mark enough lo 2 million kina or go life year calabus. This platok sawe ikam long National Narcotics Bureau. One time Halivin, Willem Australia, Papua New Guinea Law na Justice Partnership.
Welcome back. The Port Moresby Northeast JK9's Rugby League competition kicked off today at Coney Tigers Oval. A total of 32 teams have registered and are now participating in this inaugural weekend-long nines tournament.
Coney Tigers Oval was treated with another Rugby League Nines first, today with the kickoff of the inaugural JK9s. The game started as early as 9 a.m. after the opening remarks by local member John Cowper. In the first day of the tournament, 16 matches were played to complete the round 1 matches. A total of 32 teams have registered for the tournament, with 4 teams in each pool. Initiator of JK9s, Matthias Max, said they are expected to complete all the round matches as planned and proceed with the finals towards the end of the week.
For that, we started game off at 9 o'clock and we got 24 teams scheduled per game. So going forward, it's still going to be normal, like 24 games. Depends on how or when we start the game. Actually, we've done a plan for this competition to run for 4 days. It depends on the timings and, any situation that might arise during the game or, something like that.
Matthias further said, although it was first day of the competition, participating teams and their supporters have shown up in numbers, showing a lot of interest in the event. He is expecting even better attendance and support in the forthcoming days.
This is the first day, but turnout was good, so, If turnout was good in the first day, then you're expecting something big to, or turnout going to be big, So I think we're expecting more turnout, more supporters to come and support the tournament.
Member for Northeast John Cowper, who had kicked off the tournament before the games, highlighted that this initiative will continue. He said it is a platform to keep youths engaged in social activities. Upon seeing the interest, he and the tournament executives are expected to introduce a PNG RFL sanctioned competition for youths in Northeast in the coming years. This inaugural JK9's Rugby League competition has 60,000 kina cash prize money up for grabs. Winner, runners-up, and place-getters will walk off with grand prizes. Rex Litter, TVWAN Sports.
The Garahu volleyball competition wrapped up its semi-finals this weekend and is heading into grand final next weekend. Over the last 2 months, the tournament has brought together youths from all around Garahu and has been a fun time for them. President of the tournament, Jerry Pala, said each team registered 100 kina and will play for a chance to win 1,000 kina in the grand final next weekend. The president further said 2 PNG representative players are also competing in their tournament, which elevate the standard of their competition and gives young volleyball players the opportunity to learn from the best. The president further said the tournament aims to promote sports and respect in Garahu so that youths can do away with drugs and alcohol and participate in sports.
And then we are into our top 6 for the major semi-finals. The teams are not only from stage 1 itself, but it's from 1 to 7, and also we have 2 teams from outside, that's Kanudi and Gordons. And we are here to motivate the youths to keep them. Most of the time in the community we see youths are all over the place, drunkard. Sports is the one that keeping them safe every Saturday to keep away from drugs and alcohol and this kind of activities.
And now the weather forecast. Southern, isolated showers and thunderstorms. Momase, scattered showers and thunderstorms. New Guinea Islands, isolated showers and thunderstorms. And Highlands, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. And that ends the news tonight. Thanks for your company. Good night.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by